Genshin. Should really stop. Really should stop doing Genshin so late in the day, but So first things first, I'm just gonna finish spreading my resin up first. I just need to one run on here.
The wind knows me. Clouds
It feels much nice having this.
By ordinance divine. My will and take flight.
Sometimes I do this domain on my phone, but I don't have. I'm not good with the phone controller.
Whirling snow. Strike a pose.
One with nature.
Take your troop. Take flight.
Let's get close there, actually. And I'm still trying to upgrade new bullets equipment. So jump here, get healed up. should do a bit soon. Not tonight. Let's fight grass. Yeah, I need to fight Waylord.
Out of the frying pan. Yoo-hoo! Now you shall perish.
Remove all obstacles. Shine down.
Everybody stand back. Let's Booba, get them.
Illusion shattered. Ha! Ha!
Strike a pose.
Yeah.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You're
Shine down. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Yoo-hoo!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Off we go.
Ha! 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 Now you shall perish. Shine down. Ha!
Shower me with threat.
There is no escape. Ha! Ha!
Let's light it up. Huh. Ha. 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 Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Eat this. Strike a pose.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down. Ha! Ha! Illusion shattered.
Yeah. Huh. Ha. Yeah. Shower me with. Ah. Adventure time. Let's light it up.
Shine down.
Nice and spicy.
Illusion shattered.
Huh?
Shine down. Ha. Ha.
How brilliant! Adventure time.
Illusion shattered. Ha. There is no escape.
I'm going in. Let's light it up. Ooh. Adventure time. After frying pan, into the fire. Hey. Yeah. Ah. Time to shine.
Now you shall perish. Shine down. Ha. There is no escape.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? You're toast. Strike a pose. Let the world come alive.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
That's all the weekly stuff.
Off we go.
This realm. If you ever...
Hmm. Hmm. Did not? Did I not talk anymore?
Did you hear about
Hmm.
The prophecy in Fontaine? Oh no, what's happened now?
Have you heard of the prophecy in Fontaine? Yeah, it's funny that they just update.
ancient alchemy?
Welcome. How can I help you?
Let's start this.
Oh, looks like Margaret is talking with those two people over there. Wait, is that Rosaria? Huh. She's standing next to an adventurer Paimon doesn't recognize.
Think she's also here to. Think she's also here to play with some cats.
Say no more, Valerina. I'll continue to help you out, just as Victoria requested. Look after the cats, check up on their health, give them a bath. These are all things well within my capabilities.
That doesn't solve our biggest problem, though, Miss Rosaria. The cats have been so anxious. If we can't get them to trust us, they're sure to get sick from all the anxiety. We just opened, and the Furball Fortress is already about to go under.
Well, panicking certainly isn't going to solve the problem. The fact is, neither of us has a way with cats. That's not something I can change.
Hi, Rosaria! And hello to you too, Miss Adventurer! Sounds like you're all really worried about something.
Our cat saviors! They've appeared already!
Saviors? Seems a bit sudden considering we just met.
Sounds like a title we'll have to live up to. Yeah, you smell a commission coming.
I'll try to keep it short. My name's Valerina, and I really like small animals. Recently, I've been trying to set up a shelter for stray cats. I call it the Furball Fortress. I thought it would be a good way to rescue those poor animals that have nowhere to go. Plus, getting them off the streets will improve the overall environment and look of the city. It's a win-win. The sisters over at the church heard about my plans and sent over the kindly Miss Rosaria to help.
I wouldn't exactly describe myself as kindly. I just accepted the assignment from Victoria. After all, I was the only one with any knowledge of medicine, or the spare time to help.
Well, it seems like you've got quite the plan, Valerina. Thanks for bringing us up to speed. So, what had you so worried just now? Are you short on Mora? Are you missing something you need?
No, I've got more than enough Mora. The funds, the location, the supplies, all the various procedures. They've all been settled. The main problem is, the cats. They, keep swatting at me. They're always hissing and swatting. They won't let me approach them, not even with treats.
The cats are afraid of me as well. They run away the minute I'm in the vicinity.
Oh, Paimon has heard something like this before. There's something about certain people that just makes cats afraid. Huh. A kind-hearted cat rescuer who doesn't get along with cats. Seems like just visiting the cat's tail would be enough to leave you flustered, let alone running your own cat shelter.
That's why we consulted an expert. But Miss Margaret wasn't able to offer a solution to our problem. She's short on workers, so she couldn't spare anyone to help us either. She did give us one piece of advice, though, to enlist the help of the Honorary Knight and their trusty helper in white. We had just wrapped up our conversation, and the next thing we knew, you two appeared before us like saviors sent by Lord Barbados himself.
Well, Paimon's not sure how much Lord Barbados would know about taking care of cats. But that aside, we've never even worked at a shelter before, but somehow we've been turned into the saviors of the entire operation.
It's perfect timing, Phil. No, we were just talking about playing with cats.
Well, that's true. Even if Paimon has no experience working at a shelter, she's confident she can get on their good side just fine. Like, that's all we need to do here, right? We just need to show Valerina and Rosaria how to get friendly with the cats, and everything else should fall into line.
Feel free to focus your efforts on Valerina. Just call me if any of the cats need medical attention. If you all can keep the shelter running with minimal effort on my part, this errand might turn out to be a good use of my time after all. It's better than church activities in any case.
Ah, so that's why you agreed to help. You just wanted to shirk your church duties.
Well, I guess I should show you around first. Follow me, you two. Let's make our way to the Furball Fortress.
I'm basically just taking for into the cat shop now. It is in here, right? I don't know if it's in here. Dun, 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 dun. I might not even. I don't know if it is. I thought it was inside here for some reason.
Oh, it's just a regular house. Gotta say, Paimon was expecting something a little bigger with fortresses in the name and everything.
This was the biggest space I could find in the city over the past few weeks. The rent is cheap, so that's a plus. A half a year's worth of rent, along with all the Cat's Tail-inspired furnishings, only cost me a few million mora. Of course, not all of the cats will be staying indefinitely. We plan to offer some of the healthy ones up for adoption. As long as the new future owners prove capable and the cat seems like a good fit, they're welcome to take their new pet back to a loving home. This location is definitely good enough. We could even expand the business one day and start sheltering stray dogs, foxes, or even squirrels. When that day comes, though, I'll probably have to think of a different name. Maybe the Furball and Friends Fortress would be a better fit.
I would suggest letting all of this play out first. You still don't know if the customers will even get along with the strays.
Huh? Look over there! That cat is staring at us.
Oh, it's the little white cat. She's super afraid of people. She ran away when we tried to give her a bath. It took us forever to track her down again.
She looks so soft and clean, and her fur is so white and fluffy, just like fresh fallen snow. Wait, that's perfect! We should call her Snowball!
Selfie was a big good fit. And Selfie.
Ooh, those are some good names, Traveler, but Paimon thinks she likes Snowball best. Here, kitty kitty. That's it, Snowball. Good kitty. That's a good kitty.
It's been, what, a minute? And you already got the cat to listen to you. Did you see that, Miss Rosaria? She's practically a miracle worker. You really are a cat whisperer.
That was nothing. They may be strays, but as long as you give them a good name and call them with love, you're sure to gain their trust eventually. First things first, though, you gotta pay attention to the way you interact with them. How should Paimon put it? Basically, it all comes down to your demeanor. For example, you can't just stand there trembling in fear, Valerina. If you're afraid, the cats are sure to become afraid as well. As for you, Rosaria, you might want to keep an eye on your, facial expressions.
These poor creatures, picked up off the streets, given a name, and they now have a loving home. Fate is kind to even the lost souls who have wandered astray. This city really has brought peace and happiness to us all.
Hey, Snowball is snuggling up to Rosaria. Looks like she's not afraid of her anymore.
Did Rosaria just smile?
No matter. There are more important things to focus on. Anyway, it's getting a bit stuffy in here. I'm going to go get some air. Call me if you need me.
Huh. Paimon thought Rosaria would be happier about that.
Please, teach me more of your ways, Honorary Knight. And you too, oh great cat whisperer. We're sure to get more and more strays coming to the Furball Fortress, and I doubt all of them will be as friendly as Snowball. There's still so much I don't know about interacting with them.
No problem. Just watch and learn. It's about time we move on to a more advanced lesson. How to get the cats not to just trust you, but to like you. It's all about patience. As long as you put in the effort to get to know them, you'll become best friends in no time.
I completely understand. The Furball Fortress is still in its trial phase, so the more I can learn at this stage, the better.
You must take various requirements into consideration when setting up your fluffy feline home. There are 3 attributes in this affair: comfiness, durability, and aesthetics. You are required to select one suitable furnishing of each type in such a way that the overall fits the 3 attribute requirements exactly, no more and no less. The icon of furnishing primary attribute is displayed in the upper left corner of the interface. In addition to the main attribute, will also provide a small amount of other attributes. There's only one unique combination of furnishing that furnishes the attributes needed to complete the challenge. And the furnishings that comprise that combination have the units that complement each other the best. After you complete your fluffy feline home setup, you can place food into the cat food bowl to acknowledge them. After you have fed a cat, you can call the constant cat the throne of Meower or invite it to play directly. So I can do 3 of these. Food and drinks. Actually, how much do people usually earn in air money? There's no white ball up here. You can select a cat from the front Meow directly invite cat to come and play. Cat friendship levels follow trusted cherish inseparable. The 8 points where competitive cats are different after year. Okay. Pat the head. Let's pass it again and see. Now, one more time. The paw. That. I pat it. Yeah, I just have to exhaust off. Meow? Is this really how cats greet one another? I wonder if my pronunciation is on point. Meow. Looks like nobody didn't understand even a whisker. Mona, are you trying to speak cat? Professor Magistus, this is not how you pronounce it. Hey, Ra sounds more like tigers or lions. That's a good way to frighten a kitty and turn it into a scaredy cat. Traveler, Paimon, so the rumors are true. You really are working at the Furball Fortress. Working probably isn't the right word. We're helping Valerina and Rosario. So we're more like consultants. Yeah, that's it. Being called a consultant sounds really impressive. Hey, Derek. Great astrologer Mona. Are you looking to adopt a cat to assist you in your astronomical observations? Based on my understanding of astrology, it shouldn't be too hard to teach a cat to read the very aspect of the stars. I might even teach one to help me write manuscripts. Sneal a peek at Snowball. Boldly stare straight at Snowball. Meow. On second thought, maybe not. One who can only read the stars, but is ill first at stringing words together, would not suffice to convey my illuminating insights. If I really needed assistance, it would be better to just take a trip to Fontaine and recruit some staff member from the Steambird or find a Melusine who can use a typewriter and bring them back to Mondstadt. Were to really adopt a cat, mostly would be to play with her a bit to relax and relieve the stress from exhaustion of academic inquiry. One must not be a bad owner. When you get tired, it would be better the cat is tired enough for a cat nap as well. Before I set foot in here, I never imagined hanging out with cats would be such joy. I wonder how wonderful life would be. You could always be happy like this. Looks like you're going to be a really conscientious owner. Guess this cat's going to be in fine hands. But I've also heard that some cats can be quite rambunctious. Always jumping around, biting and clawing the furniture. Imagine my manuscript or astrology tomes ruined by feline canines. That'd be troublesome indeed. Making a snack out of precious books. I can barely imagine something so terrifying. Snowball looks quite well behaved, but seems not to comprehend my meanings. Perhaps we lack that special connection. So I'd like to observe a bit more, keep an eye out for obedient cats. Oh, and I must calculate the cost of a cat bed, cat food, and other expenses. Nocturnal luxurious, but also not so shabby. Wouldn't do to submit the cat to hardship. It's okay, take the time. Yeah, Valerina said that she'll adopt even more strays in the future. So if no cats catch your eye today, you can always come back often to play and have a look. Meow. Well, I do find inspiration sometimes when playing with the cats. But as I do, I find my motivation right waning. On the other hand, you're always raring to go every time I see you, almost as you're simply inexhaustible. Hold on, we're not workaholics either. Yeah, we're always traveling, so we don't do too much exhausting work. But when I drop by the steamboat before I take care of some things, I notice an editor compiling mountains of notes, hundreds related to a blonde traveler. Destroying the puff of fruit floating here and there, defeating monsters and bandits up and down the land, escorting masterless cargo through dangerous areas. And every 7 days, taking care of commissions from ordinary citizens. Sometimes completing dangerous boundaries. Okay, you're falling. Your weekly workload is practically 14 to 70 times that of some elite adventurers. Some people even ask for star readings to predict when you arrive, just so they can hire you. Yeah, so are we actually that hardworking and popular? If you apply that same industriousness to helping me write articles, I'll provide a detailed summary and the underlying theoretical basis, and you will just help me put it to paper. We could probably publish hundreds of papers in a year. Now, we'd be able to publish a slew of books a tons of times per. Graham, what my could be. My handwriting isn't exactly the prettiest. Now that you mention it, compared to professional authors, Emma's handwriting is also, well, not the best and not very fast either. That's fine, I can buy a typewriter from Fontaine, and it's not like articles printed in newspaper use our original handwriting. And they write quite elegantly indeed, but a typewriter that would fit the title of the great astrologist would be hard to find. Still, I'm sure I can purchase one if I search hard enough. Anyway, if you are willing, then we can discuss the details when I finish preparations. Who knows, perhaps we'll become an A's astrology arrangement with the highest proportion of thesis contributions. Let's just check here with the other option. Well, what might could be. I'm not sure you get paid all that much for your writing anyway. Would there be enough left if we split the proceeds? We'll split it down the middle regardless of the amounts. Of course, with my brains and your tireless toil, it'll be a completely fair arrangement. The more we write, the more we sell, and the greater readership. The income will naturally grow substantially. Once I prepare a whole bunch of theses, so many that I'll not run out of materials, even if I proceed at an Dio pace for several years, I read that plenty of those articles will end up being cited and utilized by the academic community. And oh, those licensing fees will be glorious. Anyway, if you're willing, then we can discuss the details when I finish preparations, you know. Okay, that's a shorter option. Are the manuscripts being difficult lately? Difficult is not the phrasing I'd use. Not ideal in quality, perhaps. The results of my astrological observations are crystal clear. And my mind is equally sure about how it wants to convey them. I just can't put quill to paper. If I were to put out something wishy-washy under these circumstances, the quality would not be worthy of the name Mona Magis. Is it Magistus? Magistus? Forgot how to pronounce it. The astrologist. So it's not just burnout, but a high expectation you have for yourself. Yes, and it was at such a moment that I happened to hear about the trial opening of the Verbal Fortress. And thought I'd try relaxing. And thought I'd come and try relaxing a bit here. You know, get myself back in the right state of mind is a difficult thing to do. But after playing with the cat, I found I was too relaxed. Well, the study of stars and penning papers requires certain seriousness. That's totally normal. Maybe you just haven't played enough. If you cut playtime short, force yourself to work, it's no surprise that you won't be able to focus. Just don't think about anything. Empty your head completely. You just take a nap when you tire yourself out from playing. You'll definitely be full of energy and enthusiasm next time. That would be ideal anyway, but what? You do have a point, Paimon, which does fit with another possibility which that the current course of fate has yet to come into contact with some key factor. Deadlines are fixed, but days suited to important works are flexible. We must wait for the crucial sign. But for now, I shall follow your advice and stop thinking. I'll continue enjoying myself here in the Verbal Fortress. You know, it's the sign that I should pick up my pen just might come tomorrow. Make sure I've learned you too, Paimon. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Let's see. But why do you still want to have fun? You do have a point. I'm guessing it's, yeah, it's a illusion of choice, so... It's the exact same. You know, could just... I don't really know why the illusion of choice is. Not playing with the cat, or do you have a takeout order for me to take care of? What do you think of this job? You don't seem to play with the cats much, do you find this boring? It's alright. Boring and interesting are relative. I don't anticipate any major incidents or accidents occurring here. It's a very ordinary job. Different from the church, I guess. No, there's some differences. Some of these cats are very clever and understand me just fine. I find interacting with them interesting enough, and even though Valerina is quite similar to Victoria in the way she finds things for me to do, they do have very different ways of doing things. It's a fresh experience, I suppose, and that in itself is near a bad feeling. Now that's great. I don't think she'd get along well with Valerina and the cats. Really? We do indeed get along well. And you know things stay that way. Guessing it's the illusion of choice. Yep, illusion of choice. Which cat do you like the most? Promise you, see, have you ever found a cat you like to get closer once to take a good go? That's rather sudden. I suppose natural people are curious about things like that. I would say no. Wow, that was great. I knew it. Different people have their own definitions of the word like. To you right now, there's no living being or object I think of in those terms. That said, it's about the same for things I dislike. My willingness to care for these cats, spend my time on them, is because it's my job. Or should I say that it's a problem before me that requires no effort on my part to solve, so why not? If not, this shop has sent me some pleasant surprises. I consider that good enough. No worries, Palmer. I'll understand we're sorry for the both of us. Don't overthink it. Life's like a placid lake most of the time. You just need to get used to it. And if you can't trust some of your ability and change all you see before you, good luck either way. Yeah, I'm guessing it's an illusion of choice, isn't it? That's a surprise. Yeah. Food and... Never mind that for now. That's right. It can't have been cheap setting up this fortress. My parents... That's rude, but they used to support me with operational funds each month, so running fortress. I might look like a stiff breeze could blow me away, but I was the riddle solver in my adventuring team back then. Often my entire team relied on my intelligence to overcome the strange mechanisms in the ruins. Soon the ruins led us to the treasure. That's to say, I didn't come cheap if anyone to hire me as a freelance adventurer. I used to take on quite a bit of work too. Sometimes I even complete over 10 missions in a month. In fact, the more I earn on my own has surpassed the operation funds my parents provide me with. At this point, I have enough to handle my daily expenses for a light time and then some. I don't really have any hobbies, and now the money that was just in my savings is being used to help cats today and tomorrow. I help more animals still. That works out just as it should, don't you think? Well, you're certainly wealthy beyond Timel's expectation. Hang on, what do you mean that works out just as it should? How should I put this? I've been part of many adventuring teams in my time, and I've dealt with all sorts of animal-loving people and pets. I've also met some compassionate souls asking others, and even at nice phonies or the church to adopt stray animals. They just felt they themselves don't have any money beyond that need to support themselves. Some good souls with the means, on the other hand, don't have enough moral to take care of one or two stray cats. They're good role models. I mean, it's good to have sympathy, but I don't really like asking others to do things that they, well, aren't even responsible for in the first place. You know, just because of your own feelings. So I solving this problem is a job for someone who's both willing and rich, like me. I'll pay and I'll do my part. Of course, I'll stop bothering you two, Miss Rosari, once I learn how to get along with cats. Cool. You know, Valerina, that's kind of cool. How did you know that you had this side to you? Well, Stray Cat's really lucky to have met someone like you. Batman sure hopes that the verbal fortress will more cats in the future. A commendable spirit. That's just wonderful praises from the Honorary Knight and Cat Whisperer Paimon. I'm getting really pumped up again. I'll keep working at it. I will learn how to communicate with cats and manage the fortress as best as I can. Ah, that's cute.
Being too popular can
I
be
guess
such a
I'll
hassle.
set the next.
Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Hmm. Hmm. Let's do something. So now this has to be. So I need the aesthetics high. Hmm. Maybe the leg? Hmm. Hmm. Amber. Meow, 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 meow. What time is it? Shoot. Meow, 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 meow. Both Bunny and Amber have a point. The most... Oh, so that's it. The most astute observation. Actually, Pamela's gonna get earlier, but she can tell that Amber and Bunny have reached an understanding. Traveler, Paimon here. I was just thinking about going to look for you. I already heard all about how you're helping Valerina with the Furball Fortress. As to Traveler and Paimon for you, the second you're back from Mondstadt, you've already been such a huge help. Your defense of the Castle must that's one of my many responsibilities. Speaking of which, what were you and Bunny discussing just now? You seem to be having a really fun conversation. Meow meow meow. I was just asking Bunny about the weather and whether or not it would rain. The cats know that kind of thing? Lisa said something about that. According to a book she read, cats are very sensitive to humidity and doesn't like the feeling of being wet. So if they notice a sudden increase in the humidity, they'll start nervously pawing their faces and licking the fur. Once a cat does something like that, it's a sign that a large rainstorm is likely on its way. Whoa, I had no idea. That's so cool. Guess we just learned something amazing by accident. Okay, Traveler, let's pay more attention to Castro and travel. That way we won't keep getting soaked by huge downpours and being those big black clouds. Since when haven't I paid close attention to the cute kitties? I really came here to ask Valerina about something. Just how I told you, this little kitty snuggled up close to me and yawned so loudly, it was just too cute. And she was so affectionate towards me, then, well, then he show how friendly I am, too. That's when I remember Lisa told me, so I went ahead and asked Bunny about the weather. But she responded by rubbing her face and wagging her tail, lying on the ground, snuggling against my hand. So, it's actually going to rain or no in the next few days.
Shower me with praise.
Da-da. That's right, family also the food from Good Hunter, so we can stay here and play when you're on vacation. Oh, speaking of work, have you finished all your recent missions, Amber? When you were asking Bunny about the weather, was it because you had to go out on gliding patrol soon? Relax, no need to worry, I won't be going out on patrol today. I was just asking Bunny about the weather to make conversation, that's all. I'm here today for 2 reasons. First, satisfy my own curiosity, and second, to help a friend. I have a friend who's very skilled at making handicrafts and used to make all kinds of toys for kitties and doggies. Many of the furnishing and other cattails were made by her. Don't know which one. Could be a few. After I heard about the Furball Fortress, he contacted Valerina and supplied some furniture and toys, the very same ones you see here, in fact. What I didn't imagine was that Valerina couldn't bear to accept donations and insisted on paying her. Now that the fortress is a few days into its trial opening, my friend wants to understand whether or not the cats like her toys. Well, she doesn't really have time and she doesn't understand cats very well either. So I'm here to conduct an on-the-spot inspection and the results are in full marks. If even the players making cattails can't communicate with them, how you manage it? Amber? You practice with Baron Bunny? I don't know either. Maybe you're right, Traveler. Those do sound like good reasons, but maybe there's another. That's my duty as an outrider. Sometimes the chirping of birds, the bouncing of squirrels, and grunting of boars can tell me I need to know about monsters. If I'm lucky, animals that are familiar with me will come up and warn me of monsters of their own accord when they see me nervous and often. Whether they do it by chirping, bouncing, and grunting, they all mean pretty much the same thing. Oh, scary, there's bad guys over there. I might never imagine that outriders still have to master skill like those. If it was Paimon, I should probably get dizzy just trying to listen for a little while. That was not some essential skill, it's just something I picked up from my experience for Outrider. It must have been a skill master is using a wind glider. Oh, no, Traveler, your wind gliding skills haven't gone rusty in your long absence from monster, have they? Would you like to test me personally, Instructor Amber? Now that's the spirit, that's what I like to see. The next time we meet, I will be sure to give you a real test. Just go, if your skills with ours are even sharper than before, they'll personally make you some sticky honey rose. Yay! Amber's sticky honey rose. Let's try time to practice some more. We'll be more soon. Hmm. Kind of Cassie like me, I'm sure myself. Each cat is cute in its own way, so it's really hard to compare. That's true, for colour, build, for pattern, size, ears, the combination of characteristics beyond count. If I'm out to choose, she wouldn't be able to pick either. That's for when you put it that thing. I don't think I've ever seen a real cat. Seen a red cat. A pyro kidding. The really real red cats, I bet those be super energetic like the whole house if they got except. Well, it's a that's a big place. You can find all man there's amazing mysterious things here. Just think about this. Those times have all different elements and colours, so maybe there are cats with also fantastic sorts of colours in places we've never heard of. I mean, to be fair, they can do, because it's a fancy game, so, yeah. Let's go out. Yeah, I think it's just an illusion of choice, but I still like 62. Let's click on a goodbye message. I think I've only got one more to play for now. It's just like this. This is the same. Yeah, it's the same room layout as. Yeah, it is the same room layout as the cattail. That's right. Let's try the pool. Let's try the other pool. Guessing maybe. Nope. Maybe it. No, it doesn't like these. Okay. Oh. Still not. That's also a reason. Meow. It's you. Me. I'm talking. Talking. Razor, are you talking to Dustball? Meow meow meow. It seems like Dustball is trying to say that's right. Familiar scent. Looking for friends. It is good. Happy. Meow meow. Friends follow the scent. You came too. Happy. On your body. The smell of wind and rain. And familiar. The scent of cats. Also familiar. I'm a very sweet scent. Smells good. Yeah, sweet. Could that be the flavor of the pancakes Ballerina gave us? Did I can't eat that many? I gave you half of my portion, remember? That's right, I can still eat triple what you ate before. Really? Batman didn't even notice. It's all the pancakes' fault for being so delicious. Hehe, Batman also wants to eat sweet madame, steaks, and hash browns. Oh, and drink some apple cider. Okay, that's the menu for the next meal then. Come on, Travel, let's go place our orders with Ballerina. You come too, Razor. Thank you. Dustball has brought me lots of nuts and meat boxes. I am very full. Sounds like Ballerina ordered delivery then. Did Dustball deliver the food to you, Razor? Meow meow meow. I might never imagine that cats actually end up taking care of the customers here in the Fireball Fortress. Looks like you really are the cat's meows. Hey, Razor? I kinda appreciate Razor's one as it's just so sure. See, Lupit Cowl, I am happy. Razor, you're acquainted with Dustball. It sleeps outside city walls, takes me there, very comfy. It has many friends, many outside cities, starving. Inside the city, there's food. Me hunting, there's food. Oh, so you already made friends with Dustball outside the city. That's how you do have quite a few friends out there. Then they deliver the food out to their friends outside. Why don't those little cats just come inside the city? Sure, the walls may be a little high, but they're sheltered from the wind and rain and plenty to eat. They like butterflies flying high. They don't like places without wind. Dustball different, like people more. He wants to give food to friends. His friends like human food. They like human food but don't want to live in the city. That's for some pretty fickle cats. He wants to bring friends inside, use food, bring them inside. Convincing cats to come inside with food. That might actually be the trick. But if we bring all those cats here from outside with the will the Fireball Fortress be able to handle it? Probably. If this place was really filled to the brim with all kinds of cats, Ballerina would be really happy. What the fun's, mate? Cats good, food good, hungry, bad, I will help. Anyway, we should make sure that the cats are fed first. Yeah, no matter what, we should take care of delivering the food before anything else. If only we could convince them to come live in the city. Never need to explain things to Ballerina. That's right, after all, the cats are running this Fireball Fortress all coming right out of her pocket. We saw all the cats outside the city right now. Past few days, both visited friends, now they're not hungry. Phew, that's a relief. Now that we don't have to worry about a cat suffering from hunger pangs while we speak, we can go discuss this with Ballerina. Thank you, little cow. I'm with you, no need to worry. Feels like you already knew each other. You know, if they just kind of like... If they're just doing illusion of choice, then they might as well just combine it to one speech option. Oh well, that's done for now.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Bling. SOS. What is this? Alright. Hmm. Right, I haven't even finished this yet. I should really get back to it. TCG. Okay, that's done for now.